I welcome you all back to my channel. Today I brought you a new lesson, a new Java lesson. Today I'm going to teach you about classes and objects in Java. What are classes? Classes are blueprints that hold data, methods and everything in Java object-oriented programming. We can have a car as an example for a class, and the objects made for that car are known as Volvo, Lamborghini, Mercedes and Toyota Corolla. If a class is named a car, its objects are Volvo, Toyota, Lamborghini and Mercedes. That's how Java classes and objects work together in Java. Now, first of all, let's create a new class. We go to new src, we go to new and select Java class. And inside it, let's give it a name as main. Now, we have made a class in Java. The Java class starts with public and not protected or private. And after that, after public, we declare the keyword class in lowercase letters. And after that, we give it a name. In this instance, I've named this class main. And inside them, we can have variables like int x equals 5. And inside our main class, we can have our main method. We can say psvm and press tab to create the main method in our class. That's how classes are made, and that's how we make variables inside our class and the main method. We can access our class inside our main method. To do that, we must give the class name first and give an object name like name and make it equal to new keyword and the class name again and with curly brackets. And after that, we can print out our variable inside our class by using an sout and by saying name.x. Likewise, we can access our variables inside our main class and print them inside our main method. Now, let's run this and see the output. Okay, we got 5 as the output. That means our method worked. That means our object worked and our class's variable got printed when we called it out in our sout. Well, other than one object, we can make many objects. We say main fname equals to new main, and we'll have another main class with the object name gname, which will be equal to new main, and after this we can sout our objects. We can say fname.x and print x, and after that we can have another sout that prints the gnames x. What will happen when we run this code? What will be printed when we run this code? Let's see the output right now. Alright, as expected, we got 3 5s printed. That means all our objects work and the variables inside our objects got printed when we changed the output. For this example, that means all instances of objects got the same value printed, which was inside our main class as an index, which was equals to 5. Well, now let's change this x into 50 and check the output after printed. what will be the output? What do you think? Let's run it and check the output. This time we got 350s printed. That means our object worked. All three objects value was 50. So the 50 value was printed thrice when we call this when we call these S outs. That's what happened here. Now I'll show you something new. First of all, let's remove this main method from our code, and we'll have our public class main declared inside it, and after that we'll have another class. This class's name will be class second, and inside it we'll declare the main method, and inside it we'll have an object made out of our main class. We'll say main and give it an object name and make it equal to new main, and after that we will have an S out to print our name.x. What do you think will happen? Will these two classes get compiled and show the output in our console? Let's try it out. Okay, we got 50 printed. That means both these classes compiled and gave this output when run. That means these classes perform their actions as expected. A class can be declared inside another class inside our main method by giving an object name and making it equal to new, and the object and the class name again with curly brackets. That's how two classes can be made, and we can access one class's method, one class's object. What we declared in our class main method as int x equals 50 is an attribute of the class. We can have many attributes inside our class. We can have a string attribute which is equals to Kulesh, and we can have another attribute, a byte h, which will be equals to 2. Likewise, we can have another int y which is equals to 67, and we can access them using our object inside our main method. We can have an S out and print name.v, and we can have another S out and print name.h, and we can have another S out and print name.y. Now let's check the output for this code. Alright, we got our values printed. First they printed the x50, then the string v which is equals to Kulesh, and the byte h which is equals to 2, and the int y which is equals to 67. That's how our values got printed when we ran this code. Now we can modify our attributes inside our main class using objects. For that we'll have int m, and we will not declare a value for it, and after the object name object we'll say name.m equals to 33, and now let's print the name.m. What do you think will be the output? What will come as the output when we print m? Let's comment this out and check the answer for just m. Okay, we got our 33 printed. That means this m attribute was changed inside our object, and we got the answer which was the change value which was declared for m as 33. That's what happened when we printed out this code example. Now we'll learn about overriding. For that we'll have this code removed, and after that, after the main object name object, we say name dot x equals to 44 and override our x variable, x attribute. We'll override our x attribute by making it equals to 44. Now, what do you think will be printed? Will it be 50 or 44 when we print out name.x? Let's check it out. Let's have an s out and we'll say name.x. Now, let's print this out and check the output. Alright, we got 44 instead of 50. That means overriding happened and our attribute got changed and was printed after running the application. Overriding occurred and we got a different value inside our main method printed. That's what happened here. Now let's learn about the final keyword in Java. We'll have this in as final, and as you can see, an error came for our name.x equals to 44. That means we can't change our x right now after declaring it final. If we declare some attribute final, it won't be changed or it can't be overridden or modified. That's what happened here. So let's remove this and let's print our x, which is final int x, which is equals to 50. We got our answer as 50. The final value got printed as the output right now. If you want a value to have a value, the same value forever, we use the final keyword. It is also an access modifier in Java. The final keyword can be used in examples like pi value and other instances in Java and mathematical instances. So I invite you all to use a final keyword when you want a value to not to change again or to be modified or overridden. Now we'll see another example. We'll make another object, a main object, main, and give it fname as the object name and make it equals to new main, and inside this we say fname dot x is equals to 67. We'll remove the final keyword and we'll have an s out and we'll print fname dot x. What do you think will be the output? Will it be 50-50 again or 50 and 67? Let's check the answer for this example. Okay, we got 50 and 67 as expected. That means the value we change, the second object we changed the value of x and was printed as 67 instead of 50. That's why we got 50 and 67 as the output for this block of code. Alright, let's change these values. We'll have an int age which is equals to 50 and a string name which is equals to Kulesh, and we'll remove all this and have with this as well and this as well, and we'll say we'll give an s out and we'll have name is concatenated by name dot name and another concatenation age and another concatenation and name dot age. So this makes it look like all our attributes can be used inside a same sout. Let's check if this works, and let's check out our output for this block of code. Okay, we got name is Kulesh, age 50 printed. That means all our attributes can be used inside one sout, or we can use our attributes inside anything inside our main method. That's what this shows. We'll give this age a space and run this again. We got name is Kulesh, age 50 printed. As expected. That means our code block works finely and served our purpose. So to wrap things up, today I taught you about classes and objects and how overriding and the final keyword can be used in Java. I showed you some examples of Java codes for classes, objects, final keyword and overriding. I hope you got a clear knowledge about these words and methods and things in Java from my video. I think you got a clear understanding out of this video. I hope you did. So to wrap things up, I say goodbye here, and I'll see you in another video another time. Till then, goodbye guys, and please take care.